If I got a video out on a Thursday, that means we got news. The new season is here. Let's get into it. Grab your snacks and drinks. This is going to be a long video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Troy Inferno. Today's day is Wednesday, August the 30th. Hopefully I did that correctly. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it regarding what to expect, not just for the month of September, but throughout the rest of the year. It's the new season, folks. So, I don't have any images to share with you guys at this moment in time because we were not given any and we were not allowed to showcase what we have currently. But the new season, we got the news here. So I'm gonna just read it all for you guys. Then move my laptop over here and I will explain to you guys what to expect. So as you all know, the new season will start this Friday, which is the first of the month of September, 10 a.m. all the way down to the first of the month of December, 10 a.m. So, okay, not the rest of the year, but basically throughout the fall. When I said what to expect for the rest of the year, that was my mistake. All right, let's move on. So basically, it is the season of Adventures Abound. So that's basically the theme here. So let's move on to the new thing real quick, and that is this. We're gonna get a change in the Shadow Rays and Shadow Pokemon. So Shadow Rays will be returning during Adventures Abound, even though we had them already, but we finally get it a change. So if you haven't gotten that shiny Shadow Articuno, it might be too late. So check this out. 1-star and 3-star raids will be available daily, while 5-star raids will take place on Saturdays and Sundays unless otherwise noted. So that's the norm. But check this out. Shadow Zapdos will swoop into 5-star Shadow Raids during Adventures Abound. For the first time in Pokemon Go, you may even encounter a shiny Shadow Zapdos if you're lucky. So yeah, the new Tier 5 Shadow Raid boss is here. It will be Shadow Zapdos, and yes, that can be shiny, so good luck with that. They talked about routes, and if you have the ability to create routes, go to town with it. If you're able to find routes in your area, hopefully get a Zygarde shell. I only got 2 of those, and I submitted a grand total of 4 routes. 3 of them were out the country. And those 3 have not been accepted yet as far as I know. I need to double check and see. But nevertheless, there's that. And then they talk about Pokemon Showcases. We will actually have a schedule for Pokemon Showcases. And we'll get to that later on. Now we get to the first event that is happening. So now we can go to the website because this news have already been posted today as of me recording this video. Check this out. Trainers! And I'm not going to read all that. I just felt like reading the trainers part. So this will start Tuesday, September 5th at 10 a.m. and it will end on Sunday, September 10th at 10 a.m. local time. Normally it'd be 8 p.m., but that's interesting. So the Pokemon will be making their debut. So we talk about from Scarlet and Violet. We talking about Sprigatito in their evolved form, Floragato, and I'm going to butcher these names by the way, Meowscarada, and then we got Fuecoco, Quaqualor, and Scaladridge. How you pronounce that crap? And then you got Craxley, Craxwell, and Quaquavia. How you pronounce that joint? But here's the big news right here. Lechonk will be in the game, and it can be shiny. Which means once you evolve it, you can get shiny Oinkolong, and well, either version, male or female Oinkolong. So check this out, more details here. You can use 25 Sprigatito candies to evolve Sprigatito into its next evolution, and then 100 more Sprigatito candies to evolve into its final form. And it's the same with Fuecoco and Craxley. Now you will only need 50 Lechonk candy to evolve it to either the male or female Oinkolong. How you pronounce that joint? And also check this out. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Craxley may hatch from 5-kilometer eggs, while Lechonk may hatch from 2-kilometer eggs, and I'm assuming you can get that shiny from the eggs as well. The Ultra Unlock bonus, Unknown, will appear globally. So if you missed out on getting a shiny AD from GoFest, Global GoFest, you have another opportunity to get those and more. You can also get Shiny Unknown E, Shiny Unknown L, and Shiny Unknown P. Out of the 4, I only need Shiny Unknown P. The others I already have. I had to double check. I already got A and D while I was like in Japan and in New York. So I'm straight with those. I already had Shiny Unknown E and I already had Shiny Unknown L. So I need Shiny Unknown P from this batch. So send me Shiny Unknown P raids, or Unknown P raids rather. So moving on. Ultra Unlock bonus time research that will feature encounters with Lechonk that will be available throughout the event. And not only is Lechonk making his Pokemon Go debut, you may even encounter a shiny one if you're lucky. We talked about that already. And then here's the bonuses. Roaming form Gimmighoul won't appear at Golden Pokestops if a Golden Lure module wasn't used, but treasure hunting trainers may still find Gimmighoul coins when they spin the Pokestops. So, which brings me to the next bonus. Pokestops may turn gold without a Golden Lure module. So there you go with that. So if that happens, you will not see Gimmighoul roaming around there. You need to use a Golden Lure module to get the Gimmighoul to spawn apparently. But you can still get the coin, and you're going to get 4 times XP for catching Pokemon and 4 times the dust for catching Pokemon, which is very, very huge. And then we got the Pokemon, or the Pokestop showcases that will feature Lechonk. Again, we got the schedule, we get more on that in a second. And then the event bonuses will look like this, as the following Pokemon are more likely to appear as shiny during the event. Hoppit, Houndour, Bustle, and Fletchling. I believe all those were Community Day Pokemon, so bland. Moving on. Adventures Abound special resources. There's going to be a special resource that will be free that will start from Tuesday, September 5th at 10 a.m. It will go on until the first of the month of December, which is a Friday at 9:59 p.m. local time. There's going to be wild encounters doing this as well. You're looking at Hoppit, Houndour, Brillisto, Fletchling. All 4 of those can be shiny. Spigatigo, Fuecoco, Craxley, and of course Lechonk, which can be shiny as well. We already talked about the 1-star raids. They're all going to be unknowns. All of them can be shiny. 3-star raids, they're going to be Machamp, Camerupt, Metagross. Those 3 cannot be shiny, but Turtonator will be back and obviously can be shiny. And then 5-star raids from the first of the month of September to September 8th. The Northern Hemisphere, which is us in America and others, will get Cortana, while the Southern Hemisphere, which is like Australia and others, will get Celesteela. And then from September 8th to the 16th, they're going to flip-flop. So the Northern Hemisphere will get Celesteela, how you pronounce that joint, and the Southern Hemisphere will get Cortana. We're going to talk about Raid Hour and how this will affect Raid Hour in a second. The Mega Raid, it will be Mega Magnetic, making its return, and yes, that can be shiny. Let's look at the 7-kilometer edge. You're looking at Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Craxley, and Lechonk. Lechonk, the only one that can be shiny. So 7K edge during this time will be huge. Field research will feature the same for a Pokemon. Again, Lechonk can be shiny. There's going to be a collection challenge where you can receive dust and additional counters with Lechonk. There's going to be new avatar items. And then check this out. To celebrate the launch of the Hidden Treasure Area 0 Part 1, the Teal Mask DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games on the Nintendo Switch, new avatar items inspired by the main characters will be available to all trainers starting on September the 13th. And basically, that's how they look. And then, of course, please be aware of your surroundings, blah, 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 sign the Pokemon Go team. All right, so let's move on with the rest of the news regarding this season. Timed investigation. Master Ball. Oh, yeah, this is going to be very funny, so check this out. Embark on the path to mastery, trainers. Again, basically. A time investigation is a lengthy series of challenges available during a set period of time. Seeing this journey through will offer some of the rarest rewards you can attain in Pokemon Go. Interesting. Time investigation Master Ball will be available throughout Pokemon Go Adventures Abound. Complete the time investigation by Tuesday, November 21st at 8 p.m. local time to receive the very best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance, the Master Ball. So yes, you will be able to get another shot at the Master Ball rather. But there's a catch. Check this out. When used, it will catch any Pokemon you encounter in Pokemon Go without fail, whether it's being around for lure modules, after raid battles, or while using your daily venture instance. But here's the catch. For trainers who are unable to complete time investigations, Master Ball by November 21st of 2023, a special research ticket that awards a Master Ball will be available to purchase. But no, here's the catch right here. Even though don't say this here, but here's the catch. Based on what I'm hearing, you cannot stack Master Balls. So for everybody who has been clowning, oh, you use a Master Ball on the Glen Bird, ha ha, such for you, ha ha. You're gonna have to use yours before you complete this time research. That's how it's looking. We are waiting on confirmation on that to see if that is the case or not. We do not know, but at this moment in time, you cannot hold 2 Master Balls. You have to use one to get the other. So there's that. Now let's get on with Community Day. So we might as well just go onto the website because the rumors were true and they already announced it. And we talking about what's happening this coming Saturday. So check this out. Trainer. So it would be another Community Day Classic featuring the homie Charmander. So yes, you can't get that shiny. I'm just going to blow by this. So evolve Charmeleon all the way up to Charizard, and it will know the fast attack move Dragon Breath and the charge attack move Blast Button, which is really good in PvP. Dragon Breath will do 4 power in trainer battles, PvP, and 6 powers in gyms and raid battles. Blast Button will do 110 power in both PvP and in gyms and raids. And then there's going to be field research, where if you complete that, you're going to get additional counters with Charmander, you're going to get Dust, Great Ball, Charizard Mega Energy, and more. There's going to be a special research story that will cost $1 USD or whatever it is in your local currency. It cannot be refunded. You can give it to your friends who are great friends or higher. And then moving on, here's what the bonus would look like. You're going to get triple the dust for catching Pokemon. Lure modules and instance will last, not daily adventure instance, will last for 3 hours. And then, take the snapshots for additional 5 additional encounters with Charmander. There's going to be time research awarding Charizard Mega Energy and XP that will be available from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, which is the duration of this Community Day Classic. And there's going to be a Pokestop showcase featuring Charmander as a part of this Community Day Classic. And then, of course, please be aware of your surroundings, blah, 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 sign up Pokemon Go team. So, yeah, the rumors were true based on what Pokemon Go teased on Twitter. It is another Charmander Community Day Classic. So knock yourselves out with that. I highly recommend you do it for the dust. They know, oh, not another Charmander Community Day, but yeah, I highly recommend you do it for the dust. Now, let's get back to the rest of the season news. So let's move on real quick. And that's actually the only Community Day news that we have. We got dates on others, but we don't know what they are at the moment. But moving on. There are going to be themed stickers that you can get from Pokestops, opening gifts, and you can get them from the in-game shop. And then let's move on to the raids. So, starting, again, we talked about Kartana and Stella rather, from the first of the month of September all the way up to the 16th. But here's what to expect afterward. This is where things get interesting. Bud Dry Genesect will be here from September 16th to September 23rd. And yes, that can be shiny. And then from September 23rd to October 6th, it will be Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. And all 3 of those can be shiny, obviously. And then we got the Mega Raids. We already talked about Mega Man that will be here from this Friday all the way up to September 16th. And then from September 16th to October 6th, it will be Mega Gardevoir, which been here already. So you can get more of those Mega Energies for Gardevoir. And yes, that can be shiny. So all the raids starts and end at 10 a.m. local time, by the way. Now, let's move on to the events. We already talked about the Community Day Classic. That's coming up this Saturday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. We already talked about a Paldea Adventure that will start at 10 a.m. and ends at 10 a.m. local time, which is interesting. Now, let's get back to the website because we got the new joint. So, we talk about the Ultra Unlocked Paldea. So, check this out. Congratulations, trainer! So basically, we unlock all this stuff. So check this out. Ultra Unlocked Paldea will start Sunday. I said September twice. Sunday, September 10th at 10 a.m. to Friday, September 15th at 8 p.m. local time. So here's the Pokemon that will be making their debut. Nimble, Locust, Palmy, Palmu. Respect the Palmu, folks. Palmots, Bombarda, which can be shiny, Frigibax, Artibax, and Baxcalibur, which I think going to be a beast. Moving on, you can use 50 Nimble candies to evolve Nimble into Locust. You can use 25 Palmy candy to evolve Palmy into Palmu, respected, and 100 Palmy candy to evolve Palmu, respected, into Palmouth after you explore 25 kilometers with Palmu as your buddy. Ooh, you can use 25 Frigibax candy to evolve Frigibax into Artibax, and 100 Frigibax candy to evolve Artibax into Baxcalibur. Following the conclusion of this event, Frigibax will be available to hatch from 10-kilometer eggs. So there's that. Moving on. The unknowns will still be here. Same letters and they all can be shiny. Lechonk will still be here. And then the bonuses will remain the same. You know, the Pokestops may turn gold without a golden lure module, 4 times dust for catching Pokemon, 4 times XP for catching Pokemon. And there's a paid time research called I Got Your Back. For $5 US, or whatever it is in your local currency, you will be able to access event-exclusive time research. Complete the event-themed research task to receive the following. 2 encounters with Palmy. A Palmy backpack avatar item. There's an asterisk behind that. We'll check that out in a second. 3 rare candies. 1 incubator. 10 silver pineapple berries. 921 dust and 9,210 XP. Please note that time resets expires. The tasks associated with this theme reset must be completed and their rewards must be claimed by Friday, September 15th at 8 p.m. local time, which is again stupid because you pay for it and you on the clock to complete it, otherwise you waste your money. Again, I think that's stupid. You can also give this time reset to your friends, great friends or higher, and there's no refunds, by the way. And the ticket for this time reset will only be available in the in-game shop until September 14th at 8 p.m. local time. Now, regarding the backpack, by completing this time reset, you will receive the Palmy Backpack Avatar item before it arrives in the shop. The Palmy Backpack Avatar item will also be available to purchase in the in-game shop after the event ends. So there's that. There's going to be Pokemon Stop showcases. We'll get more on that in a second. The event bonuses still the same regarding Hopping, Houndour, Blizzard, and Fletching being around, and the chances of you encountering those shinies are higher. The wild Pokemon will look like this. So the same 4, Hopping, Houndour, Blizzard, Fletching, also Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Craxley, and Lechonk. Those will be there, but now they're adding Nimble and Palmy. And some trainers might even encounter Frigivax. And again, Lechonk can be shiny along with those other 4 Pokemon. The raids will look like this. 1-star raids will remain the same. 3-star raids, nothing but shinies. Turtonator, Cleavor, and Bombarda. And then of course we already talked about the Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere fiasco, and of course Mega Man Trade will still be here, and you can get that shiny. The egg, 7-kilometer eggs will remain the same. There's going to be a field research task where you will be able to encounter Palmy. And then they talk about the new avatar items again, so there's that. And then of course I'm going to have to say this. Please be aware that someone is blah 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 sign the Pokemon Go team. So there you have it with both the events. Now let's move on with the remainder events here. So September the 17th is going to be Oddest Research Day. I believe September the 17th is a Friday, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I want to say it might be a Sunday. I don't remember. It might be Sunday. Yeah, it is a Sunday. So from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, Oddest Research Day. And then from September 20th to the 24th is the Psychic Spectacular event. The Psychic event is back. It will start from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time, September 20th, 10 a.m., ending at 8 p.m. September 24th local time. September 23rd, it will be Community Day. That will be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. And then from September 27th to October 2nd, it will be the Out to Play event. That will start at 10 a.m. on September 27th and ends at 8 p.m. on October 2nd local time. And in between that is going to be the Azurill Hatch Day event. That will be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Raid hours. September, as you know, raid hours every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. So September 6th, for the Northern Hemisphere, we're getting Katana, obviously. Southern Hemisphere, you're getting Celesteela, obviously. But then on September the 13th, they flip-flop. We're getting Celesteela, Northern Hemisphere that is. Southern Hemisphere will be getting Katana. September 20th, it will be the Burn Drive Genesect, and yes, again, that can be shiny. September 27th, it will be Raikou, Enter, and Suicune, all 3 at the same time, and they all can be shiny. Spotlight Hour, which is every Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time, will look like this. September 5th is going to be Whopper, how you pronounce that, and you'll get double the XP for evolving Pokemon. September the 12th, it will be Mankey, and you'll get double the candy for catching Pokemon. September the 19th, it'll be Giraffe Ridge, and you'll get double the XP for catching Pokemon that might be a part of the spectacular. No, it's the day before the spectacular event, so a little preview there. Interesting. And then September 26th, it's going to be Growler, where you get double the dust for catching Pokemon. And yes, all 4 of those Pokemon can be shiny. Now, here we go. The schedule for the Pokemon Showcase. So we already know about September 2nd. That would be Charmander, but it will also be Charizard. And that will go on from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. September 5th to September 9th, it will be Lechonk, and that will be from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time. September 10th to September 13th, it will be Nimble with the same starting and ending time. And then September 14th to the 15th is going to be Palmy, and then, you know, the same starting and ending time there. And then September 17th, it will be Oddest, which is Oddest Research Day. And then that will be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. And then from September 20th to the 22nd, it will be Spoink with the 10 a.m. starting time and end at 8 p.m. local time on that September 22nd date. September 23rd is going to be 2. It's going to be Grubbit and Vikavolt. So we're getting some more new Pokemon right there. That will be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time on that day. And then September 27th to the 29th, it will be Growler and Hisuian Growler. That will be from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time. And then from September 30th to October 2nd, it will be Growler and... No. Wait. Again? Wow. Okay. Again. Okay. And that will start in at, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time. So there you go with that. And then they talk about the City Safaris event. We don't need to go over that again. Again, I'm going to try to go to the one in Mexico City. So there's that. And then they talked about Go Battle League. We are going to save that for Friday's video. So be on the lookout for that, because that's a lot of stuff there. Let's go over the Research Breakthrough box, actually. So check this out. The new ones will be Galarian Farfetch and Larvitar, alongside with Sableye, Bagon, Furfrou, and Goomy. And all of those can be shiny. Every single one of them can be shiny. I'm not sure about Larvitar being in there, but whatever. But Galarian Farfetch is good. And of course, Furfrou is good, and Goomy is good as well. Now Goomy is good. Now Goomy good. Now let's look at the different Pokemon that will be appearing in the routes. So now let's get on with the different Pokemon that will appear in the routes. So check this out. In the cities, you're looking at Gengar, Gulpin, Beldum, Tranquil, Scraggy, Gothita, and Dedenne, and more likely more. And all the ones that I said, with the exception of Gothita, can be shiny. Moving on. Forest, you're looking at Chansey, Lopunny, Croagunk, Shelmet, Oranguru, all those can be shiny, along with Staravia and Morilu. Those two cannot be shiny, and more. And then in the mountains, you're looking at Onix, Sableye, Aggron, Darumaka, Golett. Those four can be shiny. And then you got Fletchner and Togedemaru de Marvu, and more. And then in the beaches and water, you're looking at Slowbro, Shelder, Carablast, Goomy, Dewpider rather. Those can be shiny. And then you got Pelipper and Sandygast, and more. In the Northern Hemisphere, we're looking at the following: Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Larvitar, Taiwan, Amaura. Those can be shiny. Autumn Dealing, and more. The Southern Hemisphere, you guys are looking like this: Snivy, Tepig, Ocelot, Tortuga, Archon, Dino, however you pronounce it. All those can be shiny, alongside with Dealing, the Spring Form, and more. And then here's what the eggs are looking like. Now, before we get into the eggs, if I hold up the peace sign, that means that this Pokemon will only be encountered after its Pokemon Go debut on September 15th at 8 p.m. local time. So, there you go with that. Let's get on with it. Chinchou, Metatype, Fomantis, those three can be shiny. Lechomp, that can be shiny. Larvesta, and more. 5 kilometer eggs, Lickitung, Gligar, those two can be shiny, and then of course the rest can't be shiny yet. Larvesta, Sprigatigo, Fuecoco, Craxley, and more. So far, this stuff I already told you already. 7 kilometer edge, the Hisuians will still be there. You know, Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Voltorb, Hisuian Quillfish, Hisuian Sneasel, and more. And then the 10 kilometer edge, you're looking at Goomy, which is the only one listed that can be shiny. But you also got Larvesta, Carbink, Jangmo-O, Frigibax, and more. And of course, you knew that already. And then in the Adventure Research rewards, you look at 5 kilometer eggs, Cranidos, Sheldon, Happiny, Munchlax, Alomomola. All those can be shiny, and more. 10 kilometer eggs, you're looking at Gibble, Goomy, Rockwell. Those three can be shiny, Jangmo-O, and more. So there's that. The seasonal bonus look like this. Trainers can open and send up to 40 gifts daily, increase damage when participating in raids with a friend, and increase XP from going up a friendship level. Ooh, those not bad. Those not bad at all, to be honest. And I'm gonna say this here because it's right here. Please be aware of your surroundings, blah, 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 inside the Pokemon Go team. So there you have it. That's pretty much everything that you expect throughout the fall season of Pokemon Go, which they're calling it Adventures Abound. We are getting the Paldea Pokemon showing up in the game in celebration of the new DLC coming to Scarlet and Violet this fall as well. So hopefully y'all having a blast with these events that are going on in the month of September and throughout the season. And again, the PvP stuff, that would be on Friday's video. And just to remind you guys, I will be live tonight right here at Twitch, twitch.tv/true_inferno, where I will reveal the very first single off of my upcoming beat album, the Kyoto Hour Volume 10. So yes, this will be the last Kyoto Hour beat album that I will do. So yeah, pre-orders for that will start very, very soon. There's going to be 3 different editions of the Kyoto Hour Volume 10. You got the standard edition, where it will just have the tracks, that's it. You're going to have the deluxe edition, where we have the tracks in a document that I filmed and done while I was in Kyoto. Yes, I was actually in Kyoto. I got some footage, I got some photos, and I got a self-interview that I done about the Kyoto Hour series. So yeah, that would be included in the deluxe edition only. And you got the ultimate edition that would have Volume 10, the Kyoto Adventures with the photos and the interview and the footage. And of course, every single Kyoto Hour album that came out from Volume 1 to Volume 9 will be included in the Ultimate Edition. So there you go. Again, pre-orders for all three will start soon. The Ultimate Edition and the Deluxe Edition will only be available at trueandfun.bandcamp.com, while the Standard Edition will be available at that same website and on Spotify and at all major online music retailers. So there you go with that. The actual single, the first single will drop on Friday, but show up to my live stream to get a sneak peek of that single. I'm gonna call it a wrap now. So with all that said, y'all know this is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.
Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it.
After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Blue is the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.